Basketball, great atmosphere, Jeff. Get ready to take it away.
We're getting ready to jump this off here. Dan Peterson and Steve Vassold for the Knights getting ready to jump ball. Pioneers 32-3, starting their postseason hopes right here with a tip to C.J. Sears. Pioneers control the basketball. They work quick to Chris Smith, back out to Aaron Harris. Harris now slows things down, dribbles in the three-point line over to Dan Peterson on the right inside to C.J. Sears. Sears spins, now gets it out to Aaron Harris. Harris shoots the three and misses. Big rebound inside there for the Knights. Jeff Lohberger pulls that one down. Now Mark Jacobson runs the show, gets it over to Vassold. Now back to Aaron Bauer. Out in the front court there to
Shot
Waltz.
is good, number 30, Justin Waltz.
First 2 points for the Knights. They're on the scoreboard first. Fleming on the other end tries to drive. He steps out of bounds. The Knights get the basketball.
I'll tell you what, Jeff, Waltz is the guy they want the basketball in his hands, and they found him, had a double screen up at around 10 feet, backed it up a little bit, fell away, and a great little 12-foot jump shot by Waltz.
Pioneers with full court pressure get to almost as they do get the steal. Aaron Harris picks it up, shoots for two, and he hits it.
Great
Basket
defense
is good,
by Dan
number
Peterson
15,
on the inside.
Aaron Harris.
Flipped it over to Aaron Harris to hit the little 15-footer. Great comeback for the Pioneers on their defense.
Full court pressure by the Pioneers. Bauer brings the ball up for the Knights. Over to the side. Looks like a shot there by Bauer. Three-point shot missed. Aaron Harris with the basketball for the Pioneers over to Dan Peterson. Peterson now has the ball stripped away. Bauer took it away. He'll bring the ball up for the Knights. They work it to the side to Vassold. He looks at the three-pointer guarded by Sears. Now dribbles it back out.
Oh,
he
got
walked.
the travel. They got the travel. Great defense by C.J. Sears.
And he also had a little trouble with his ankle there. It looked like he turned his ankle, and that's what caused the travel. Relacing the shoes. Hopefully he'll be able to go there.
Little grimace there, wasn't it, Jeff? Little grimace as he came back up off the floor.
Steve Vassold, he's the 6'2" forward. Starting to talk like I'm in Branson now, aren't I?
Well, we needed phonics. We didn't get phonics signed. We needed them signed for the broadcast.
Chris Smith with the basketball on the left side. Works inside to Dan Fleming. Fleming back outside to Smith. Smith drives the lane now. Up with a jump shot. He misses. Big rebound inside by Lohberger for the Knights.
No second opportunities yet for the Pioneers, Jeff. They've got to get on the offensive boards.
Vassold on the left side gets it inside to Lohberger. Stripped away. Aaron Harris out with the basketball. He's running at the three-point line now. Makes a move, dribbles inside. Tries to dish it off to C.J. C.J. just didn't see that one coming. A little close there.
Oh, man.
Pioneers playing a little tight so far at the first few minutes of this ball game.
Great hands down on the other end of the floor by C.J. Sears to get the steal, and Harris went up, and C.J. turned his back.
Almost another steal there for the Pioneers. Dan Fleming knocks it out of bounds. Knights having a little trouble with the Pioneers' full court pressure.
Well, this is where they want to get some easy baskets, Jeff. Nothing better than the Pioneers to pull it on and get up quick. Here on this defensive side of the floor, this is where they like to put it on.
Knights to inbound again. Pioneers again with full court pressure. And they get it to Jacobson. Now Jacobson over to Vassold. Vassold with a fake, goes up. He's fouled, Dan Peterson. Only thing he could do inside. Got CJ up off his feet.
Unnecessary foul for Peterson this early in the ball game, 17:53, and got around, beat CJ to the basket, and Peterson was behind. No way he was going to be able to help defense on that side, and no sense for those kind of fouls this early in the ball game, Jeff.
Vassold at the free throw line. Hits the first shot. He's shooting two, 17:53 left to play here in this first half. Second shot rims out. Chris Smith with the rebound. The leading rebounder so far for the Pioneers. Harris now works the offense. Dan Peterson cross court to Harris. Harris shoots for three. He hits
needs
it.
To find one, and he found
Good
one.
for
Jeff.
three.
Big
Number
shot
15,
there,
Aaron
That's
Harris.
a big shot early in this ball game.
Pioneers working their pressure now. Vassold with the basketball. Crosses the half-court line. Being guarded out top by CJ. That's a mismatch there for CJ to guard him out that high. Peterson now guarding Bauer. Back to Vassold. He looks at a three. Now fakes, steps up, shoots the two. Drains it.
Steve Vassold, good for two.
Pioneers lead 5-4. Actually, excuse me, 5-5.
Number 32, Jimmy Williams.
Ties the
for
ball game
Mid-America.
up there on that two-point shot. C.J. Sears is going to go out of the ball game now for the Pioneers, replaced by Jimmy Williams. Aaron Harris will inbound. Dan Peterson goes to the basket. He'll be fouled. That foul's going to be called on Steve Vassold.
Vassell being a good active player here so far for the Knights, and that's got to be good for them, coming in averaging 9 points a ball game, Jeff, and steps up and shoots 78% from the free throw line as well. And so if he's active and has a chance to go to the free throw line, he's done well from the free throw line so far for the Knights. As Peterson steps to the line, Dan's been averaging 80% from the free throw line to really help the average for the Pioneers at 76.5, and that's one thing definitely we have talked about. The Pioneers stepping up and hitting their free throws. It's going to be a great way as Peterson steps up, and I hoax him on that one and misses the second one.
Peterson hits 1 of 2, 6-5 is the Pioneer lead. Jacobson with the basketball, working on Harris. And gets it back over to Walsh. Walsh, the leading scorer, works inside. Nice tip pass to Jacobson. He gets
number
the shot,
Jeff Loberger.
Now Fleming out to Harris, back over to Chris Smith. Jimmy Williams, the far left side, now works it back around to Chris Smith, three-point line. Peterson now from the left side will take a three, bounces around and in.
Got the roll. They got the
three-point shot is good. Number 33,
Jeff,
Dan Peterson.
The Knights have dropped back into a zone, and it'll be able to see if they come inside and outside and try to get some of the open threes here.
Now Loberger with a long three-pointer. That one doesn't find the mark, and Jimmy Williams with the rebound. Hits Peterson, drive to the lane, the ball stripped. That'll be out on the Knights, though. Good look, though, from Jimmy Williams.
Great look. Dan Peterson has got to go to the basket hard tonight, Jeff. He looked very, very, very lazy going into the middle of the floor there. And that's one thing. He needs to establish himself in this tournament as the big man here in this tournament. Go strong inside and not just step out and hit the big three-point shot.
Now Harris shoots a quick three. That rims out. And Bauer the rebound for the Knights. Sean Malloy just checked into the ballgame for the Pioneers, replacing Chris Smith. Now a quick shot there from Jacobson, doesn't find the mark. And Harris wants to run for the Pioneers. Straight in, though, that'll be a charge. Peterson with nowhere to go.
You could see Aaron as he pointed to himself. He knew he got inside and got caught. Had Peterson standing over here on the three-point line over to his left, but just got in amongst the trees a little bit and got lost.
Knights inbound there to Jacobson. Dribbles around the left side. Has his pass deflected by Harris, but picked up there by Waltz. Waltz now driving on Fleming. Puts it up, misses the shot. Malloy can't gather the rebound. Pioneers have Jimmy Williams wide open on the other end, an easy layup.
Bucket is good, number 32, Jimmy Williams.
Mr. Aggressive, Mr. Hustle does a great job keeping his head up. Jimmy Williams looking up and gets the easy basket.
And Williams putting on pressure in the backcourt now. Loberger driving the lane, spins around and gets that in.
Layup is good,
nice
51, Jeff Loberger.
Nice spin move inside with a scoop shot with the left hand, Jeff. Oh, my goodness.
Now foul's going to be called on Loberger inside.
Oh, we got a great matchup going on already.
Physical play. Pioneers leading
Loberger.
11-9.
Foul's on number
15:09 left to play here in the first half.
Personal foul.
Who's standing down there banging around with him, Jeff? Anybody else but number 4, Sean Malloy, down there banging around hard.
So we talked about earlier, though, playing the role. Peterson now for two, misses. Malloy with the rebound, up. He misses. Peterson with the rebound. Tips it back in.
Tip in is good, number 33.
Sean Malloy, we talked about it just a couple of
Peterson.
minutes ago, Jeff. Needed to be active on the offensive side of the glass, and that's what they've done.
Knights break the pressure. Blocked by Aaron Harris.
The senior guard said, get that out of my house on this side of the floor. Going to step up and doing a great job so far defensively.
Jimmy Williams now with the basketball, works inside to Malloy. Malloy spins, nowhere to go with it, back out to Williams. Williams for three. He misses, but Malloy there for the rebound, but it knocked away. Loses the basketball. Loberger there to pick it up.
Malloy doing a great job on the offensive rebound so far for the Pioneers, Jeff.
Now for the Knights. Long three-pointer there from Jacobson's good.
Three-point shot is good, number 21, Mark Jacobson.
Shot. Senior 6-foot guard from Milwaukee just drained that three, Jeff.
Pioneers still lead by one. Aaron Harris with the basketball. Over to the right side of Dan Fleming. Now back to Dan Peterson. Peterson on the right at the three-point line. Looks inside. Goes to Fleming in the corner. Fleming drives the baseline. He's fouled. Foul's going to be called on Waltz with the body.
Jacobson down here on the other end of the floor hitting that three.
Shoots
42%, Jeff, from the three-point line. So he's familiar from back there.
Peterson now check out of the ball game for the Pioneers, replaced by Doug Rader.
American Nazarene.
And for Martin Luther, number 41, Ben Zahn, the first time in, sophomore forward. Malloy got the inbound pass, was fouled as he went up.
Great look by Aaron Harris on the inside, and Malloy just stepped on the inside as the Knights weren't prepared for that throw-in, and almost got a real quick freebie.
4th team foul.
Now the Pioneers do inbound to Aaron Harris out of the three-point line over to Fleming. Fleming hasn't taken a shot all night. Now drives, gives it back to Aaron Harris. Harris works inside to Malloy, has his man sealed, and misses an easy shot. Sean Malloy inside. We've seen him miss a couple of those this year, Brad. Just a little too wide open underneath there.
I'll tell you what, though, Coach Lamar's got to be excited about how aggressive he's been on the offensive boards, giving him second and third opportunities.
Now a quick shot there inside by Vassold.
I hope they keep shoving it down. Keep shoving it down, Jeff. You know what? We were talking about it earlier. And they've got to, I like to see him going down inside, though, down in there to Sean Malloy. Even though he's not a big scorer for the Pioneers this year, I'll tell you what, he comes in and only averaging 5 points a game. But sending him down there, it's making the Knights be out there and not just come out top.
Now Chris Smith tries to go inside to Raider. He misses. That blocks the ball away. Chris Smith just took away an easy layup from the Knights with good hustle there. Went up, knocked that pass down as the Knights were trying to get it all the way down court on a quick steal. They'll keep the basketball, but Chris Smith with a great defensive play there. Bauer now being guarded by Raider, breaks the pressure, gets it across to Waltz. Waltz now driving the lane, tries to get it inside to Vassell. Ball knocked around, kicked. It's going to stay with the Knights. Well, yeah, it's going to stay down low there with Martin Luther.
Knights coming away with a good call right there. Could have turned the ball back over again. Still 20 seconds on the shot clock.
Inbounding from under their own basket. They get it inside. First time in the game that Zahns touched the ball, he loses it, and Aaron Harris ends up with it for the Pioneers. At the three-point line, gets it over to Smith. Smith works it around to the right side to Raider. Raider now over to Williams. Williams out top for the Pioneers, works off a screen. Misses the shot, though, but Sean Malloy there to pick it up. Out of bounds. Pioneers are going to keep the basketball. Referee signaled the wrong way. Said white and signaled the wrong way. I tell you what, great pick by Chris Smith and Jimmy Williams. I don't know, just wasn't ready to shoot that basketball. Real way short on it there. But Smith basically peeled off two players and gave Jimmy Williams a wide open shot.
I'll tell you one thing, Sean Malloy is not being afraid to call for the basketball down low. He's trying to get sealed off down there, and he's being aggressive, doing a great job on the offensive board so far.
Now Vassel's going to check out of the ball game for the Knights, replaced by number 21, Jacobson. Peterson with the ball out across the three-point line, gets it over to Williams. Williams looks to drive, now gets it off to Peterson for three. Doesn't fall. Two Knights there for the rebound, number 45. Dave Meyer with the rebound, just checking the ball game. Foul's going to be called there in the backcourt. That'll be on Doug Raider.
No, he's hustling, trying to make a play.
Yeah. Good hustling play there.
On number 24,
he's in there to make something happen, and that's exactly what he's in there trying to do. And he about had the steal, dove for the basketball, and just cut the legs out from underneath one of the Knight players, but great hustle by Doug Raider.
Pioneers with pressure in the backcourt again. Jacobson with the basketball. Looks for Meyer. Now Meyer on the right side, being guarded by Chris Smith. Back over to Bauer. Now they try to work inside. Chris Smith with the ball. Steals it away. Jimmy Williams working the offense for the Pioneers. Works it, tries to go inside, but that pass stolen away. Now ball tipped around. Dan Peterson jumps for it. Takes it away from Meyer. Peterson out to Jimmy Williams for three, and he hits it.
Good for
big
three.
Turnaround there.
Number 32, Jimmy Williams.
And a good confidence booster there for Jimmy Williams.
After the air shot there from 10 feet, drops back and not afraid to hit the three-point shot. Great confidence builder for Jimmy Williams.
And again, we're seeing the Pioneer pressure really take its toll here so far on the Knights from Martin Luther.
Yeah, the Knights backcourt just doesn't look very confident bringing the basketball down.
Still within four, though. Quick three-point shot. That's not what they needed right there by Meyer. He misses badly. And Jimmy Williams with the basketball. Williams now gets it over to Peterson. Peterson shoots a two-point shot. He misses, but Sean Malloy there to pick it up.
Sean Malloy.
Sean Malloy. Another offensive rebound.
He's getting a TO. There he is. 11-16. He's got to take one,
Timeout, Martin Luther.
He sees a route coming on.
Sean Malloy's fourth rebound of the game, his second offensive rebound. We're going to take a break. You're listening to Pioneer Basketball, brought to you by AM 1090 KEXS here on AM 1030 KCWJ. All right, go ahead and Let's let this one roll. Have another one ready. I'll see if we can take it. What ad's playing right now? Yeah, what ad is saying right now? It's playing.
Layup is good, number 45, Dave Meyer.
Bring it back as soon as we can.
Three-point shot is good, number 24, Doug Rader.
We are back in Branson, Missouri, College of the Ozarks. While we were away, some action here to tell you about. We'll fight through some technical difficulties. Bear with us. Doug Rader hits a three for the Pioneers. Two jump shots there.
Oh, he's got two in a row.
Three-point shot is good. 24, Doug Rader.
Mr. Make It Happen as Doug Rader steps out and hits another three, Jeff. I'll tell you what, he's done it all year long. He's done it on the defensive side of the floor. He comes out and does a great job playing role player, and what does he do? He steps inside in the first round of the national tournament, and he hits two back-to-back three-pointers right here inside, just as we hit the 10-minute mark. Coach Rocky Lamar's just got to be ecstatic right now.
Rader gets a big hand as he comes out of the ball game. Pioneers leading 24-16. 9 minutes and 56 seconds left to play here in the first half.
Man, I don't know. 2 threes in a row, I might be squaring him up and let him see how many he can do.
Dan Fleming now with the basketball. Hasn't taken a three-point shot yet this game. Pioneers set up the alley-oop. To Dan Peterson. He puts it down. Alley-oop. Big play there for the Pioneers.
Peterson.
Take it home, says Dan Peterson. He says, I'm going to show myself this year down here. Last year against Viterbo was a little bit hesitant going against the big man at Viterbo, but this year he steps back inside right there, shows this night team that he's going to take it low and take it home to them tonight, Jeff.
Long three-pointer, though, right back at him by Lohberger.
Number 51, Jeff Lohberger.
26-19 now, the Pioneers lead. Jimmy Williams with the ball, now works over to Dan Fleming.
Good for three, number 40, Dan Fleming.
Come on, man.
Layup is good, number 45, Dave Meyer.
My goodness, okay. We're starting to also.
Good for two, number 33, Dan Peterson.
We could do it on a telephone. Yeah, just a regular phone line.
Good for three, number
Can you
51,
patch two phones
Jeff
in at once?
Lohberger.
Call us at 0366.
That line, remember?
Yeah, that's on there. We are back, still fighting through some technical difficulties here, but bear with us. It's 31-24 now. Pioneers lead.
Dave
Drive there by
Meyer.
Meyer. And 31-26 is our score. Aaron Harris takes it all the way for the Pioneers the other end. Misses the shot. Foul there from by Chris Smith.
I'll tell you what, Jeff, Dave Meyer, 6'2 senior out of Milwaukee, the forward, he's just killing
Battles
the
on number
Pioneers,
23,
taking it
Chris
inside of the
Smith.
paint. They're just not
First
shutting the
personal,
ball off. They're not moving their
14th
feet at
foul.
all. They're chasing him across the
Timeout,
lane.
Mid-American
He's taken it in.
Nazarene.
He's had a reverse. He's killed them down underneath here just in the last 2.5 minutes.
And Coach Rocky Lewan wants a timeout. Pioneers leading 31-26. We'll take a break as well. You're listening to Pioneer Basketball, brought to you by AM 1090 KEXS here on AM 1030 KCWJ. Could you patch two of us together on a phone line? Can you hear me, Darren? Can you put two of us on the phone line? Man. I can hear you. Can you hear me now?
How about, can you hear us either way?
Can you hear it now? Are we staying with you? Well, let's try it this way. I turned the return down. Now we're gone again.
Are we there? Are we there?
We're there now.
Good for
What
three.
if we do
Number
this?
31, Aaron Bauer.
What's this? What's this doing to us? What's that doing to us right there? Okay. Okay. How's that right there? Okay, let's try it there.
He's going to have to count us down.
Count us down. We can't hear you.
Good for three. Number 15, Aaron Harris.
Okay. We are back to action here, Brad. We're going to try this again. A little phone line problem, but we'll work through it. Pioneers leading 34-29. Easy
two.
basket there inside by
Steve
Vassold.
Vassold.
Down low, they've just taken over and taken control down low so far, Jeff, and just not winning the battle down on the defensive end of the floor, on the defensive boards especially.
Aaron Harris now with the ball, works it over to Doug Rader. Now back to Fleming. Fleming at the three-point line. 5 minutes left to play here in the first half. Peterson, quick turnaround jump shot. Foul is called there on number 31, Bauer for the Knights.
Well, I wondered how long they were going to really let him push down in the back and the lower back, and as the referee goes over and just touches him and just says, hey, just don't push quite so hard down underneath, down low, and make sure you keep the body straight up and down. And he had his hands straight up, but he was trying to use that forearm down in the lower back as Dan steps to the line. And 80% free throw line shooter, Jeff, and great free throw shooting team is the Pioneers, 76%, and Dan steps up and hits the first one. And I'll try not to hoax him this time. Good, I did.
Dan Peterson sinks both foul
12
shots.
points so far for Dan Peterson. Pioneers lead 36-31. Backcourt pressure again from the Pioneers. The Knights break the pressure. Work it down inside to Lohberger. Lohberger up for a layup, misses it. And Sean Malloy comes up with the basketball for the Pioneers. Now Aaron Harris off the wing. Works it back to the three-point line. Looks to drive. Left-handed jump shot. Misses. Lohberger there for the rebound. Gets it over to Jacobson. Jacobson running the offense for the Knights. Now they get it over to Vassold on the left side. Vassold driving the lane. Nobody there. Dishes it off.
Coming
Bauer
over
with the easy jump shot.
Aaron Bauer.
I'll tell you what, Jeff, that down underneath, they're coming across with a screen and sending a guy back in and around and coming across the box. Nobody's coming up on the help defense, and the guard's not dropping back and picking him up, and it's just easy layups. They've done it 3 or 4 times in a row.
The Knights won't go away. Now Sean Malloy for three. He misses. And Jacobson with the rebound. Cross court, bounce pass, dangerous pass there. Lohberger still hasn't picked it up. Finally gets it to Jacobson. Jacobson back to Lohberger. Now Lohberger, a long three-pointer, hits it.
For three.
He was way outside. He ties this game up at 36 apiece.
Huge shot by Lohberger. My goodness. At least 2 to 3 feet back behind the three-point circle. That's just about an NBA range, and that's the second one he's hit so far.
Doug Rader now with the ball for the Pioneers. Over to Sean Malloy. Harris now wants to drive to the free throw line. Peterson, turnaround jump shot, he hits it.
Peterson good for 2.
Jeff, I think if the Pioneers will be a little bit more patient, just like they were there on offense, I think they're going to be okay.
Jacobson now with the ball for the Knights. Back to Vassold. Vassold looks inside, wide open underneath his Bauer. He hits it.
Nice
Not if they don't guard anybody down underneath. Not if they don't guard anybody on the box.
Now Peterson hits Fleming on the outside. Fleming drives the lane with the left or right hand, misses. Malloy loses the ball underneath. A mad scramble for the basketball. I can't see what's going on. And the Knights are going to get the basketball.
I'll tell you what, Pioneers better get aggressive,
Martin
and they better
Luther.
get excited, because you've got a Knight team right now from Minnesota that's just fired up right now as they've gone up and now have tied the Pioneers right now. I'll tell you what, the Brogdon Pontiac dealership in Olathe, just a great opportunity to step in there and tell them that you appreciate them supporting Pioneer basketball, all the Pontiacs, GMCs, and Buicks that you'd like to have. Driving excitement at Robert Brogdon Auto Plaza. They've got a wide selection of quality cars and trucks, Jeff. Their motto is come home to excellence. Make sure that you stop by, let them know you appreciate them, or make sure you call 782-1500, and they're right there at Santa Fe and I-35, 1500 East, Santa Fe in Olathe. Thanks to Robert Brogdon, Pontiac, GMC, and Buick.
3 minutes and 49 seconds left to play here in the first half. All tied at 38. Only 9 fouls from between both teams so far here in the first half, and a well-played first half so far. Bauer with the ball for the Knights. Wide open inside again is
Good for 2, number 30,
Waltz.
Justin Waltz.
Waltz with an easy jump shot.
They're killing them back door, Jeff.
Doug Rader's going to shoot another three-pointer. He hits it.
They should have let him in.
3 for Doug Rader.
That's 3 in a row. He's taking
And the Knights
3.
throw the ball away. The pressure gets to the Knights again. They throw the basketball away. The Pioneers leading by 1, 41-40. And the Pioneers will keep the basketball.
Man, what an awesome three-point shooting by Doug Rader. He steps up and does so many things right for the Pioneers, and tonight he's hit 3 of his three-point shots right here in a row.
Now Harris with the basketball for the Pioneers. Gets it over to Rader. Rader at the three-point line. Gets it to Galindo. Back to Aaron Harris. Harris tries to force it inside. Doesn't go. And now the Knights are off and running. Shot put up there by Vassold. Doesn't go, but he's fouled.
Well, I'll tell you what, he was going for another layup, and one thing at least they did is stop him from shooting a
Fouls on
layup and make him
5,
go and try to
Mike
earn
Galindo.
him at the free throw stripes.
First
I'll tell you what,
personal,
Jeff, unbelievable.
15 foul.
6 layups straight here
Steve
now for the
Vassold
Knights, and just an
to the foul
unbelievable
line,
performance
shooting 2.
of just being patient down for Martin Luther, and they've just been very patient against the Pioneer defense. Gone down low, they've gone back door, they've set back screens, and the Pioneers just haven't stepped down and used the help defense like they need to.
Vassold with his 6th point of the night as he hits the first free throw. I tell you what, Brad, this is unbelievable, an unbelievable stat to me. But Doug Rader, if he comes into this ball game and hits 2 more three-pointers, ties his season mark. 5 three-pointers for Doug Rader on the season. He's got 3 here tonight.
Hey, Mike Galindo back in the ball game for the Pioneers, and not very many minutes for the Pioneers, but they've set him in here in postseason.
Going to have the senior in the ball game when it counts. Aaron Harris now with the ball for the Pioneers. Vassold hit that second free throw. And a steal there by Vassold inside again, and the Knights have the basketball and a 1-point lead with 2 minutes and 45 seconds left to play here in the first half.
Terrible passing by the Pioneers here in the last 3 minutes, Jeff. They've got to come out and be a lot sharper here on the offensive side of the floor.
Now Lohberger wants another three-pointer. He misses. Aaron Harris, a big rebound. Harris pushing the basketball. Fouled in the backcourt. Foul's going to be on number 45, Meyer. Just tried to strip that ball away from behind from Aaron Harris.
Dave Meyer.
Peterson and Fleming checking back into the ball game for the Pioneers.
6th team foul.
Also in for the Knights, number 25. And I'll get that for you in just a minute. Number 25, Ben Kurth.
Harris stepping to the line, and the best free throw shooter on the team right now. And oh, my fault, I'm sorry. 81, almost 82%, Jeff.
And actually, foul was on the floor. Still not very many fouls. Peterson missed the inbound pass, and he hits the shot. 43-42 is the Pioneer lead. Now Waltz with the ball for the Knights. Has it out at the three-point line. Knights slowing the ball game down a little bit. Just getting ready to go under 2 minutes left to play here in the first half. Pioneers leading by 1. Now Meyer inside, up and over. Adjusted his shot, hits a two-point shot.
7 layups
Dave
right there
Meyer.
in a row, Jeff. Great postseason action. We're finding it right here as the #1 seed. Pioneers finding themselves in a dogfight.
Now Chris Smith of the Pioneers inside hits the shot. And we're just back and forth. Though on the other side, Kurth wide open to the basket. He misses. Good defense there from Chris Smith. Now Jimmy Williams over to Peterson. Peterson shoots for 3. He rattles it in.
Good for 3.
Another
Peterson
three-pointer.
needed that shot. Peterson needed that shot, and so did the Pioneers.
Peterson with 16 first half points, leading the Pioneers in scoring. Now Doug Rader almost gets a steal there. Kurth gets it back. Gets it over to Meyer. Meyer being guarded by Fleming. Williams coming up to help in the backcourt. They finally get it across. Almost over and back. They get it across. Lohberger driving the lane. Tries to pass it off, has it knocked away. The Knights going to keep the basketball. Pioneers felt like it went off a Martin Luther player, but they are going to keep the ball. The Knights will inbound from underneath their own basket. Minute 9 left to play here in the first half. 48-44. Pioneers a 4-point lead. They get it inside or out to the three-point line to Vassell. Vassell dips it into Lohberger.
Jeff
Lohberger. Pick and
Lohberger.
roll. Tell you what, for the youngsters that are watching here, you can't do it any better than there. Great job, Vassell and Lohberger down there, pick and roll, and great offense right there by the Knights.
47 seconds left to play. Jimmy Williams with the ball for the Pioneers. It's over to Peterson. Peterson now works it inside. Almost gets it back. As it knocked away, Bauer knocked the ball away. It'll go out of bounds off Bauer, so the Pioneers keep the basketball. 36 seconds left to play. 13 left on the shot clock. Rader will check out of the ball game now. Harris, Fleming, Peterson, Smith, and Jimmy Williams in the ball game for the Pioneers.
Well, the Pioneer student section, they're really trying to get the Pioneers to try to go into the half with a big roll here.
Harris trying to drive the lane. Out to Peterson for 3. Misses it. But Chris Smith with the rebound throws it up and misses. And all the way to the other end, Lohberger thought he was almost out of time, threw the ball away. The Pioneers will keep the basketball and have 18 seconds left to score, Brad.
I think the way Chris threw that thing up there, the Knights turned around and thought there was only about 5 seconds left on the clock too, and looked up there, and 18 seconds left. The Pioneers are going to have another opportunity.
Harris gets the play from Coach Rocky Lamar. Now works it to the left side of Jimmy Williams. And back over to Harris. Harris goes inside to Peterson. Peterson outside to Fleming for 3. He hits it.
Good for 3.
Dan Fleming.
Number 40, Dan Fleming.
Boy, I'll tell you what, that puts them on a roll, Jeff, and hopefully Fleming can come out and have that. 6-3-1-4-6-9-0. Tell them you appreciate them sponsoring Pioneer basketball.
Well, we are underway here in the second half. Knights with the basketball. Jacobson gets it over to Waltz. Waltz with a quick shot. He hits it. First 2 points of the second half go to Waltz for the Knights.
Well, you can see it on Waltz's face. He wants in this ball game in the second half.
Peterson with the ball on the left side of the three-point line for the Pioneers. Now gets it to Dan Fleming. Fleming now has a wide open lane to the basket. Up and doesn't get the roll. Just rolls out of the reach of C.J. Sears. And the Knights now control the ball. Jacobson now being guarded by Aaron Harris. Looking for somebody on the left side. Wanted to go right. Harrison makes him go left. Now a three-pointer by Waltz. He hits it.
3-point shot.
We're tied up. That deficit erased early.
Unbelievable shot. What a great shot by Waltz. Turned around. Didn't even think about it, Jeff. Turned around and took that shot. Showed the kind of all-conference player that he is.
Now C.J. Sears with the ball for the Pioneers. Gets it to Chris Smith. Smith wants to go inside to Peterson. He's double-teamed, so they go back outside to Harris. Harris for 3, misses. That's C.J. there to pick up the rebound. C.J. now spins inside. Nice touch from the big man. Hits a 2-point shot.
C.J. Sears.
Like to see him early in this ball game get some baskets down underneath Jeff to open that outside up for him later on in the second half.
Jacobson brings the ball up slowly for the Knights. Now they get it over to Waltz. Waltz back to Vassell. Vassell fakes a three now. Drives the lane, goes up, misses. Chris Smith bounces it around though, but it goes to Lohberger of the Knights. Lohberger guarded by Sears. Misses the shot, and Chris Smith there to pick it up. Nice defense by C.J. Sears. Aaron Harris now looking for a place to drive. Now picks it up, shoots the left-handed shot, misses. Ball batted around in the backcourt, picked up by Jacobson. Jacobson goes up for the layup, and he misses. Dan Fleming with the rebound. Wild action here to start the second half. Pioneers lead 53-51, 18:02 left to play in the first half. Aaron Harris now slowing things down for the Pioneers. Smith on the right side, back to Harris. Now they look left at Fleming. Fleming at the three-point line. Drives to his right, has his pass tipped away, but Peterson picks it up. Peterson back to Fleming, wide open for three. He misses badly. Didn't just draw, they're saying air ball, but I think he drew partly iron. But I tell you what, Fleming was wide open. But if you see the angle we got at that shot, it looked like he was shooting off the heel of his hand. Didn't have very good control of it when he went up to shoot.
Well, as you see the expression coming off of Coach Lamar as he steps up off the bench, and he needs his big all-conference player and Dan Fleming to step up. He needs a couple of big baskets here in the second half.
Waltz with the ball now for the Knights. Stolen away, pass stolen away by C.J. Sears. Now Aaron Harris over to Peterson. Peterson spins, kicks it back to Harris. Inside to C.J. Fights his way up, can't get the shot to go, but he's fouled. What a strong move inside by C.J. Sears.
I'll tell you what, Jeff, one thing I saw coming down there on the floor down here is Harris ran the floor, got it, went down inside to Peterson, back out to Harris, and back inside to C.J., and they moved the ball, and it's quick. His quick passes, 3 quick passes, and down back inside as C.J. Sears finds himself at the line. It almost seems like that they a little lackadaisical just a little bit. I mean, they've come down and they've slowed things down so much that it's almost taken them out of their rhythm. And one thing that when the Pioneers get on a run and they start to roll, that's one thing that they do, and they do it well.
Sears misses the second of his 2 free throws. 3 points for C.J. now. Knights with the basketball. Vassell on the right side being guarded by Harris, almost stolen away. Fleming with the tip on the pass. Now Lohberger inside, hits the layup.
Number 51, Jeff Lohberger.
Pioneers now lead by 1, 54-53. C.J. inside, he's fouled by Lohberger, a push. Another foul there on the big man. Pioneers will inbound from underneath their own basket.
Number 51, Jeff Lohberger.
For Jeff Lohberger, that's his second foul, the second team foul here on the Knights. Quick inbound shot from Dan Peterson. He hits the two-pointer.
Good for 2.
Great screen by C.J. Sears. Good setup play from out of bounds.
Pioneers with the full court pressure again. Waltz breaks the pressure. Gets it across the half-court line. Now he sets up. Waits for Bauer. Now Bauer over to Vassell. Vassell driving the lane. C.J. with the foul as Vassell drives the baseline.
Foul is on number 55, C.J. Sears.
For C.J. Sears, that's his first foul, the first team foul for the Pioneers this half.
Steve Vassell.
Steve Vassell goes to the line for the Martin Luther College Knights.
He's shooting 78% so far, Jeff, this year, so good free throw shooting player for the Martin Luther Knights. Steps up and
hits both of them there.
Big
Big free throws.
Big
Pioneers
free
lead by 1. 56-55. Now Aaron Harris with the ball. It's to C.J. Sears. Sears at the three-point line. Kicks it back out to Harris. Harris now inside to Peterson. Tries to go back outside, but has the ball knocked away. The Knights on the run again. Bauer pulls it out, gets it to Vassell. Vassell wide open for 3. Can't hit it. Chris Smith with the rebound for the Pioneers. Now Aaron Harris crosses the half-court line. Goes across court to Fleming. Fleming almost loses it. Picks it back up, drives the lane. What elevation, hits it.
Dan Fleming.
Hits the layup. Excuse me there, as trying to catch my breath. We're up and down the court. Pioneers with a 3-point lead. Now Jacobson with the ball for the Knights. Gets it over to Bauer. Bauer hits Vassell on the cut to the basket. Uses his body to shield off C.J. and hits the layup. Fleming for the Pioneers with a shot. Misses. Vassell with the rebound.
He just can't buy 2 in a row, Jeff. I'll tell you what, he's really trying, and he's staying inside and trying to make it happen, and he's got to let the game come to him.
Vassell with the ball out top for the Knights. Trying to work inside to Lohberger. Now back outside for Bauer. Bauer drives the lane, misses. Harris with the rebound.
They've missed a layup. What do you know?
Now Harris gets himself free, tries to work inside, has it stolen away, and CJ is going to pick up a foul as he was battling with Lohberger inside. That'll be the second foul on CJ, second team foul. And I tell you what, Pioneers trying to force it a little bit inside. Several fresh players coming to the ball game. Jimmy Williams and Sean Malloy will check in for CJ Sears and Dan Fleming. And I tell you what, I think that's a good substitution right now. Both those guys getting a little frustrated. CJ not able to get himself free to get the ball inside. And Fleming just having some shooting problems so far here in this ball game. Knights with the basketball. They inbound to Meyer, who just checked into the ball game for the Knights. Lohberger outside, guarded by Malloy. It's it over to Meyer. Meyer at the three-point line. They work it back inside to Lohberger. Spins on Malloy. Misses the shot. Malloy with the rebound. It's it over to Harris. Harris has Peterson on the left side. Now back to Harris. They try to go inside again. Stolen away. Tried to get it to Chris Smith. The Knights sloppy with the basketball. Harris picks it up, then loses it. Jacobson with the ball for the Knights. Now the Knights going to slow it down. No, Lohberger going to take a quick three-pointer. He's way off. And Dan Peterson picks up the basketball. Both teams having trouble controlling the ball so far.
Yeah, they sure are. The last time down the floor, Aaron Harris couldn't have been any more wide open for a three-point basket. They just laid off of him. We're going to let him shoot it, and he didn't take it.
Now Chris Smith will take it for the Pioneers. He misses. Sean Malloy tries to fight for the rebound, but Lohberger controls it for the Martin Luther College Knights.
Martin Luther, Jeff, sorry, I didn't mean to step on you. One thing that you really watch down low, they've been really patient down low on the box, and we've seen them get layup after layup. Really reminds you a lot of how Princeton plays a lot of times in the NCAA tournament a lot of times. Very patient against higher-seeded teams and getting easy baskets.
Now a drive to the basket by Meyer. Misses it, but knocks it back away. And Vassell for three. He's fouled. Foul on Jimmy Williams. Shot was off, but Vassell will go to the line shooting three. Coach Rocky Lamar going to call a timeout here. 13:35 left to play in the second half. Pioneers lead by one, 58-57. When we come back, Vassell will be on the line shooting three. You're listening to Pioneer Basketball, brought to you by AM 1090 KEXS on AM 1030 KCWJ. Go ahead and give us 60. Perfect.
Ow! Big boy did a split.
On purpose?
Yeah. Clean your screen. No. Yes, man.
13:35 left to play here in the second half. Pioneers holding on to a one-point lead right now. As we come back to action, Steve Vassell goes to the line shooting three. Vassell so far with 8 points for the Knights from Martin Luther College. And the Knights being spurred on so far by the play of Lohberger, Jeff Lohberger, number 51. Excuse me, Vassell with 12 points.
78% free throw shooter right here.
Draining them right now, isn't he?
He's stepping right up here and making them pay.
Hits all three of them. Waltz will check back into the ball game with 11 points so far for the Knights. On the court for the Pioneers, Jimmy Williams, Sean Malloy, Dan Peterson, Chris Smith, and Doug Rader. Rader 3 of 3 from the three-point line. Malloy at the three-point line now gets it to Smith. Smith wide open for three. He hits it.
Chris Smith.
Big shot there for Chris Smith.
Those that have followed the Pioneers with us, Jeff, I'll tell you what, he's not afraid. The big man step out and hit those kind of threes and see if that'll give him some kind of a spark here.
Knights still haven't got, just now get it across the half-court line. Get it over to Walsh. Walsh loses it momentarily, picks it back up, gets it to Meyer. Meyer being guarded by Smith, drives the lane, gets it back outside to Walsh. Walsh now shoots the jump shot from about the free throw line. He hits
Number
it.
30, Justin Walsh.
And at 12:54, the Pioneers trail by 1. Now Sean Malloy over to Peterson. Peterson back to Rader. Rader now over to Williams. Williams shoots a three-pointer. He misses. Chris Smith tips it up but can't quite get it to roll in. Nice work on the offensive boards there from Chris Smith, though.
Well, they're going to have those second and third opportunities, Jeff, here in the last 12 minutes of this ball game.
Knights with the basketball. Jeff Lohberger outside. Now gets it to Waltz. Waltz shoots a three. Jimmy Williams guarding him. Misses. Dan Peterson with the rebound. Williams with the basketball now for the Pioneers. Foul's called inside. Foul's going to be on Meyer, it looks like, working with Chris Smith inside there.
Chris playing big down there on the box, trying to get a seal, and
Jimmy
Williams pulled it down in low and pulled him out of bounds, and really had him sealed off nice, and would have had a nice little 5-footer right there, had him sealed off good, and a nice little bank shot would have been nice. Little free shot down under there would have been all right, wouldn't it, Jeff?
Pioneers to inbound underneath their basket. Smith now drives in. They're going to call an offensive foul.
Oh, what a late call.
Oh, that was a terrible call.
I tell you what, an awful late call, and I'll tell you what,
well
not very many times
too.
we do that.
Offensive foul.
Clear outside and down
Smith,
underneath was not called, and I'll tell you what, when he stepped down inside, he lowered it in and hit it. But I'll tell you what, a late call down in the outside here by the official in the backcourt.
They're going to get Chris Smith out of the ball game quick. He was frustrated by that call also. Almost a travel there by Jacobson. He pulls it back out. Now Lohberger from three. He hits it.
Jeff Lohberger for three.
65-61. Pioneers trail with 11 minutes, 52 seconds left to play here in the second half. Now Sean Malloy over to Harris.
This is the kind of run they've got to stay patient with, Jeff, and stay in the ball game.
Williams works off a screen from Malloy, drives the baseline. Up and can't get it to roll, but he's fouled as he goes to the hoop. Jimmy Williams with a nice drive baseline there. He'll go to the line shooting two.
Well, it's good to put him at the line. They're almost as good, 84% so far for Williams this year. And let's hope he can step up here at the 11:38 mark and get him 2 points closer and make him pay.
More importantly than that, the third foul there on Jeff Lohberger, the leading scorer, as Williams misses the free throw there. Lohberger there already with a double-double, 20 points and 10 rebounds for the Martin Luther College Knights. Be nice to get him out of the ball game for a little while. Williams now hits the second free throw, 62-65. Knights break the pressure. Meyer gets it over to Bauer, shoots for two and misses. Malloy with the rebound. He's fouled by Lohberger. That's his fourth, Brad. A cheap foul there from Jeff Lohberger. And I think they're going to have to take him out of the ball game right now.
51, Jeff
Vassell will replace Jeff Lohberger with his fourth foul. Lohberger with 20 points, 10 rebounds.
Oh, big foul, 11:28 mark right there by Lohberger to pick up his fourth foul. Pioneers are going to have to take advantage of this, get a couple of 2 or 3 stops down here on the defensive side of the floor and make them pay for this.
A good time for the Pioneers to go on a run right here. Aaron Harris with the basketball over to Williams. Peterson with only 2 points here in the second half. Like to get the basketball in his hands so far. Now Fleming drives the lane, hangs in the air a long time, but misses. Gets his own rebound back. Can't hit it again. Malloy with the offensive rebound. He loses it. Nothing called inside. And the Knights with the basketball.
I'll tell you what, it's postseason action, and it's rough, and it's exciting down on the inside. They've got to stay in the ball game and just keep their poise and keep playing.
Now a touch foul on the other end. Oh, my goodness. Waltz drives the lane for the Knights. He's fouled as he goes up. Not much contact there and a quick whistle.
Malloy.
Well, just as I say, we're going to have aggressive play here in the postseason. We get a touch foul down underneath. Malloy's frustrated with the foul, and I'll tell you what, they're making him pay at the free throw line tonight.
Vassell finally misses a free throw. Sean Malloy with the rebound. 66-62. At the other end, Fleming drives the lane. He's fouled as he goes to the hoop. Fleming will go to the line, shooting two. Pioneers trailing 62-66.
Fouls on number 21, Stephen Euler. First
and
personal,
they,
16 foul.
Mix that up. They called that foul on Stephen Euler of the Pioneers. You see him looking over there like, what did I do?
Well,
I think we'll give that foul to number 21, Jacobson of the Knights.
Dan shooting 75% so far and makes them pay both times.
Bounce gets that one to bounce in. Pioneers a little bounce to their step now as they start to come back 64-66. Full court pressure. They get it across to Meyer. Meyer now pulls the basketball out.
Oh, good patience by the Knights to back this out, Jeff. Great patience.
Pioneer crowd starting to get into this ball game. Jacobson works over to Walsh. Walsh drives the lane. Passes to a cutting
layup is good. Number
Bauer and hits the two-point shot.
Bauer.
Now Aaron Harris with the ball for the Pioneers. Over to Peterson. Peterson over to Malloy, or to Williams. Tries to get it inside to Malloy and has it knocked away. And the Knights with the basketball again. Bauer running the court. Gets it outside to Walsh. Walsh at the three-point line. Now back to Jacobson. Back to Meyer. Meyer, they work inside to Bauer. Back to Jacobson. Now Vassell at the baseline. Misses the jump shot. Sean Malloy with the rebound.
I'll tell you what, Jeff, this is where your big guys have got to step up. Here in the postseason, they've got to step up. They've got to make it happen.
9th rebound there for Sean Malloy. Now Williams for three. Misses. Ball's knocked out of bounds. It's going the Knights' way, looks like here.
I'll tell you what, down here at the 9:37 mark, I'll tell you what, Jeff, right now does the Pioneers, this is where Aaron Harris, Dan Peterson, and Dan Fleming, they're all conference and players that have stepped up all season long. And
Harris there with a quick steal.
That's
up and
where it
in.
starts, Jeff, on the defensive side of the floor.
Steal on the bucket, number 15.
Think back to the Heart of America Conference game, where Aaron Harris ripped off 12 straight points. We know these guys can do it, 66-68. They're going to have to step up right now, though, and make something happen. Jacobson driving the lane, loses the ball out of bounds, but it'll be knocked away by Aaron Harris, they're saying.
Well, I'll tell you what, those that have been out in basketball for a long time do, and they do understand that it does start on the defensive side of the floor, and when you're having a tough night shooting, you've got to pick it up on the defense and make it happen there.
Now a three-point shot by Waltz. He hits it.
Man, that's a huge
Three-point
shot.
shot is good, number 30, Justin
unbelievable shot by Waltz.
Chris Smith now looks at a three, now gets it inside to Peterson, back outside to Smith. Smith drives the lane, tries to roll it in, can't quite get it, now gets his own rebound, puts it back
rebound
in.
And a bucket, number 23,
Good work
Chris
here by the
Smith.
senior Chris Smith. Knights with the basketball. Doug Rader guarding Jacobson in the backcourt. Jacobson loses him at the free throw line. Now back out to Waltz, who just hit the big three-pointer. Waltz with 16 points for the Knights. Now they get it back to Vassell. Vassell with 15 points. They try to go inside, knocked away. Ball stolen there. Finally, Dan Fleming controls it. Now Aaron Harris is going to think about a three, but works inside to Peterson. Peterson, foul's called. The shot went in, but they're going to call it on the floor on Peterson. I tell you what, Chris Smith got a little banged up down in there. And it's also surprising that Bauer for the Knights didn't get a technical. That turned around just screaming at the ref. I don't think the referee saw him, and with the noise, really couldn't hear him either. So we'll take another short break as timeout's called here on the floor. 8 minutes and 22 seconds left to play. Listening to Pioneer Basketball, brought to you by AM 1090 KEXS, right here on AM 1030 KCWJ. 30 seconds. Okay. Okay, that's fine. I understand. We won't hold it against you. At least we won't badmouth you until our mics are turned off. Eight minutes and 22 seconds left to play here in the second half. Pioneers' first round tournament game, and they're getting all they can handle so far from the Martin Luther College Knights. Peterson goes to the line for the Pioneers, shooting two. Pioneers trail 68-71.
80% free throw shooting from Peterson.
Bounces the first one in. Nice touch there for the big man.
Maybe I'll be quiet here so I don't hoax him again here on the second one. Let him get 2 in a row. Hey, but if you want a Pontiac, GMC, or Buick, make sure you give him a call out at Robert Brogdon Auto Plaza, 782-1500. Let him know you appreciate him supporting Pioneer basketball.
Peterson hits the second free throw and gives himself 23 points now in the ball game. Good pressure for the Pioneers. Knights having trouble getting it in. They finally work it across. Long court pass to Jacobson. Corralled there, and they kick it back out to Vassell. Vassell thinks about a 3. Now pulls it back out, gets it to Walsh. Walsh over to Meyer. Meyer driving on C.J. Sears. Back to Jacobson. Offensive foul called. Foul's called on Vassell.
Boy, they needed to stop, Jeff, and they got one right there, and they got it called down, and it's going down. They've got a 1-and-1, and the Pioneers will go to the line, Jeff.
That was on number 45.
Referee's getting it straightened out here, and yeah, they are going to the line. Peterson.
18 foul.
See who it's going to be shooting, actually. It's going to be Doug Rader, looks like shooting for the Pioneers.
Doug Rader is going to step up. I'll tell you what, this is when that 76% free throw shooting by the Pioneers, this is when it's got to make them pay here, and in postseason, 8:07 left. This is
Doug
when
Rader
you got to
at the
step
foul
up
line,
and you got to hit these free throws and make the opponent pay for putting you at the line.
Chris Smith going to check in here for C.J. Sears. Rader rolls in the first of the 1-and-1.
70% free throw shooting by Doug Rader throughout the year. Steps up, and nice confidence builder there, and hopefully he can drop the second one down in here to lay the Pioneers up by 1.
Rader does put the Pioneers up by 1, 72-71. 8 minutes left to play here in the second half.
He's done it for him all night long. Why not a free throw, Jeff? Why not 2?
11 points for Doug Rader so far here in the ballgame. Now Vassell at the three-point line, tries to drive, gets it over to Bauer. Bauer tries to work it into number 50, rolls off. Three-point shot missed by number 21. Steve Wall, the senior center, 6'8", just checked into the ballgame, trying to give the Knights a little bit of size inside. Now Chris Smith driving the baseline, kicks it back out to Harris. Harris wide open for a three-pointer again, doesn't take the shot. Trying to show a little patience there. Pioneers lead by 1. They battled back, down as much as 5 here in the second half. Now Peterson cross court to Rader, over to Fleming, wide open for 3. He can't get it to roll, but the Pioneers are going to keep the basketball. Fleming with just some bad luck there. The ball rimmed out, but knocked out of bounds by the Knights. The Pioneers get a fresh 35-second clock in the basketball.
Well, I'll tell you what, he just cannot buy that tonight, and when he hits one, he can't get 2 in a row, and thank goodness for free throws. He's hit 2 of those in a row, but just a frustrating night for the all-conference Dan Fleming.
Pioneers inbound to Harris. Now Fleming's going to try another three-pointer. This one off the rim, and the Knights with the basketball. Jacobson brings it up for Martin Luther.
Well, I believe I understood, Jeff, that he had to shoot 1,000 shots a day, so he's not going to be afraid to continue to shoot the basketball.
Now Jacobson driving the lane, kicks it back to Vassell at the three-point line. Back over to Walsh. Walsh misses the free throw or the three-point shot, but the Knights with the rebound. Now Vassell for 2, and he hits
Vassell, good for 2.
Second chance.
He was wide open, Jeff, right there at the free throw line.
Now Fleming's just going to make something happen. Drives the lane, picks up the foul. Fleming goes to three-point line.
I'll tell you what, just an incredible acrobatic play, Jeff. I'll tell you what, he missed 2 three-pointers in a row, but the one thing about it is the confidence of this all-conference player. He's got all kinds of confidence in himself. He knows he's got to let the game come to him, and the one thing about it is his shooting has been off tonight, but we know what he can do when he takes it to the paint and takes it to the lane, and that's exactly what he did right there. Got up and got well, and an opportunity to make a three-point basket the old-fashioned way.
Hey, you know, the ball going to rim out on the long three-pointers. Just take it to the hoop and make something happen. Fleming now hits the extra one.
Fleming completes the three-point
Sean Malloy checking in for Chris Smith. Pioneers lead 75-73.
I'll tell you what, Coach Lamar right now, he wants them swarming on the defensive side. They got to have a stop.
Vassell with the ball. Goes across court to Waltz. Guarded by Peterson, easy layup.
To number 30, Justin Walsh.
Ball game's tied again at 75. Aaron Harris with the basketball for the Pioneers. Harris can't get the two-point shot to fall. Foul's called inside on the Pioneers. That'll be on Sean Malloy. like he took an elbow to the nose. For Malloy, that's his second foul.
Sean Malloy.
It's a 16 foul for the Pioneers.
16 foul.
Tied at 75, 6 minutes and 17 seconds left to play here in the second half. Vassell gets the inbounds pass for the Knights. Vassell now at the three-point line, gets it over to Waltz. Waltz driving up with his right hand. He gets it in.
Number 30, Justin Waltz.
Pioneers out quickly. Fleming driving the lane again. Up and in, can't get it to fall. Doug Rader gets the basketball for the Pioneers. Why not another three-pointer, Doug? Just can't get it to fall, though. And he hustles and gets his own rebound again.
Mr. Make It Happen, Doug Rader. I'll tell you what, the Pioneer fans are loving Doug Rader tonight because I'll tell you what, he's keeping them in this basketball game, giving them the sparks when they need it.
Now Dan Fleming with the ball, working to his left. Off a screen from Malloy. Spots up a jump shot, he hits it.
Good for
Tied
two.
up again at 77. Rader on the floor after that play. I tell you what, he's throwing his body around the court, sealing off, making screens, getting his own offensive rebound, hitting three-pointers.
Great spot-up jump shot. They've taken Jimmy Williams and put him in the ball game here as they're really wanting to swarm here on the defensive side of the floor. And as Coach Rocky Lamar has said many, many times on the Z-Man show, and he's been able to call in and talk to him. And there's one thing he's been able to say is Jimmy Williams, he's in the right place at the right time.
Jimmy Williams with good defense now. They try to go in. Pressure there. Vassell breaks it. Goes up. Blocked by Dan Peterson. Takes it away. Peterson now with the ball for the Pioneers. He's going to slow it down. Goes cross court to Williams. Over to Fleming. Fleming's going to shoot three. He hits it.
Fleming
for
three.
Get him on a roll. 3 points now. 3-point lead for the Pioneers. 80-77. Almost stolen away. Foul called by Jimmy Williams.
Call a foul. They call a foul. No. Jimmy Williams, an unbelievable steal from the backside, doing what he does best, a defense especially. They call him reaching in from behind. I'll tell you what a great hustle play by Jimmy Williams. And
one that should have been let go. That ball was just knocked out of bounds, should have been let go. The official was not in position at all to be able to see that there was a foul there. He was from behind.
Well, Bauer's going to step to the line and make him pay on the first one, and he steps up and shoots 72% so far this year, and he's going to make him pay for the first time. But one thing is you've got to see the confidence, the look in the eye of Dan Fleming. He wants that basketball. It'll be a good opportunity to let him step up and show him what he can do.
Bauer hits both.
Bauer hits both free throws. 11 points now for Bauer. Pioneers lead 80-79. Fleming with the basketball. Going to shoot another three. He hits that one again.
Fleming for three.
Martin Luther, I'll tell you what, the coach, James Unick over there, I'll tell you what, Jeff, as soon as Fleming spot up and shot that basketball, his head went straight to his hands.
Now a scramble inside. Jacobson misses the shot, and Doug Rader there with the rebound.
He knows that they've got to step up and get a hand in his face now that he's found his stroke, Jeff. He's found his stroke.
21 points for Dan Fleming, 23 points for Dan Peterson. And the third leading scorer for the Pioneers, Doug Rader with 11. Now Jimmy Williams tries to drive in, tries to get it to Malloy now, loses it, and the Knights pick up the basketball. Jimmy Williams trying to force the action a little bit too much there. 83-79. Lohberger back into the ball game, a deep three-pointer. Can't get it to fall.
I'll tell you what, when it's working, I'm looking for a side over here on a double screen to spot Fleming up and in. Give him an opportunity to go one-on-one or let him step up as Coach Lamar calls a 20.
Coach Lamar going to call a quick timeout, 83-79. Pioneers leading now with 3:42 left to play. And I tell you what, let's talk a little bit about Doug Lott Insurance in Olathe, Brad, another great sponsor of Pioneer basketball. You know, buying insurance in Johnson County doesn't have to be a hassle. Just call Doug at Farmers Insurance for your auto or home. Doug can get you a policy that fits your needs. Give him a call at 913-829-0357. I did. It worked out great for me. I guarantee it'll work out great for you. 829-0357. Doug Lott at Farmers Insurance, a great sponsor here on Pioneer basketball. We appreciate him. coming aboard for us and all the great sponsors that made this broadcast possible.
I'll tell you what, the sponsors are what makes this happen, and it's great to be able to have the opportunity to be able to come down here to the NAIA Division II, and our appreciations to KCWJ and KEXS Radio. We appreciate the opportunity to be able to take this broadcast, and the sponsors make it happen, so let them know you appreciate it.
Coming down to crunch time now, 3 minutes and 37 seconds left to play. Pioneers lead 83 to 79. Fleming now has his shot deflected. Knocked away, the Knights with the basketball. Waltz on the right side, works off a screen, goes all the way to the hoop. Misses it. Chris Smith there for the rebound. Chris Smith up and over everybody, takes it away. Now Dan Peterson drives to the hoop and hits on his side. An offensive foul! An offensive foul was called.
Unbelievable call. They called a charge on a body control on the opposite side of the court over here.
Offensive foul called on number 33,
over here,
Dan
just
Peterson.
A terrible call
Second
out of the back side of the back
personal,
court.
team foul.
The official down low, Jeff, was standing right there.
Unbelievable.
He was standing low right there and was standing there, did not call a thing, and the official in the back court is the one that called the foul.
Now the ball knocked away.
Unbelievable that they didn't make a conference come in half court and make them take a look at that call from the back official to do that. And that's some of the times as an official stepping on the down low, you've got to step up and help him make that call.
Now Vassell with the shot.
Steve Vassell, count it.
For the Knights, 83 to 81 now, the lead for the Pioneers. Yeah, really, you couldn't hear in the excitement, but Peterson really went untouched to the basket on that shot. No need for an offensive foul called at all. Now Aaron Harris looks at a three-pointer, pulls it out, using some clock, inside out from
I'll tell you what,
Peterson.
this is what I want to see right here, Jeff. Dan Peterson has got it. Caught
Gets
it,
that
got
one.
the basket.
They got that one
great
back
call.
at him. Right there, the official makes the call. Peterson with the shot. It falls, and he'll go to the line with a chance to put the Pioneers now up by
Fouls on
5.
number 31, Aaron
With
Bauer.
2 minutes and 32
That's what I
seconds.
want to see, big guy. That's what I want to see.
Team foul.
Push it down there. Peterson's got the mismatch down low as he stands down there against Aaron Bauer, 6'1" senior. And I'll tell you what, Peterson comes in and stands in there at 6'8". He's got a huge advantage down low on the box. If they'll keep bringing it down inside of there, there's no way that he can stay down there with Peterson.
Peterson misses the free throw, for the Pioneers now have a 4-point lead, 85 to 81. Knights with the basketball, stolen by Dan Fleming. Fleming steals the pass away, and now he gets it over to Aaron Harris. Harris will bring it up and set the offense. Look for the Pioneers here to use a little bit of clock. Harris with the ball at the three-point line, now gets it back over to Fleming. Fleming tries to drive, gets it inside, wide open inside is Doug Wader. A foul there by...
Oh, and Waltz is down, and he's got a twisted ankle.
Yeah, he's hurt, it looks like.
No.
He'll have to come out of the ball. He's...
That is bad for the all-conference guard right there, and I mean everybody that here in the arena, it's gotten very quiet as he came down and twisted his ankle, and doesn't make any difference what team they're for. When you have somebody of this caliber that goes down like this in the national tournament, you just hate to see that for anybody that's been able to play like Waltz has this whole year as an all-conference player for Martin Luther.
Waltz right now with 20 points so far in this ball game. 9 of 14 shooting from the field, 2 of 6 from the three-point line. They're going to take some time to check him out and
handle your remodel job, big or small. They specialize in custom remodeling in Johnson County for over 10 years. Call them today for a free estimate at 913-631-4690. That's 931-631-4690. And make sure you let them know you appreciate them sponsoring Pioneer Basketball, brought to you by AM 1090 KEXS.
They really do great work over there at Sainer Enterprises. I know. Was here with 1:53 left to play. The Pioneers hoping to advance on to tomorrow night's game against Grandview.
It'll be against Grandview.
Yeah,
yes,
Grandview.
That's right.
Didn't sound right there.
Grandview, Iowa, the 16 seed, 22-11. Berea out of Kentucky, 18-11, won that game yesterday. And I'm sorry, Concordia. My fault. And against Concordia, 23-7. And